I should be able to go to here, right?
One more person, again. 3, 2, 1.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to get a tablet and pen. Today we need to listen, turn these up, and learn what needs to be done. Maybe you don't want it bad enough. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe you're one of those lazy people that sit on your assets and do nothing. Me, I like making millions and billions because it's fun. It's a game. It's a game. Do you understand? But the problem with most of you, you listen to a bunch of ding-dongs on TikTok, Google, and YouTube and go blah, blah, blah. You know, 49 years I've been helping people like you in person, online. 49 years. I'm the oldest, all right, and the smartest when it comes to personal business credit. Now, that's not to be arrogant. This is because I built 60 billion of credit for people in my rich and famous clients too. Let's see what we can do to help you today if you get your tablet and pen ready. Now, by the way, this is live. It's very simple. You'll be able to type a question or two. I might even open up the mic because I want you to learn. I want you to listen. Damn it. I just get so pissed off, all right, for people just going, beep, beep, beep. It makes no sense. I wish I could get people to do what they're told to do. I know you're a grown-up. You're 40 to 75 years old. You've had a friend, family member rip you off. Hey, you screwed up too. Well, there's that rhyming thing that I do all the time. Sorry. You see, I rhyme all the time. I talk with both hands at the same time. And by the way, I was registered to Mensa too. I got an IQ of 203. Einstein was 160. Do you know Shakira's is 167? All right, I guess her hips don't lie. So we got choices. We could play. But today we're going to do one thing. I'm going to show you what I did, and I want you to do the same thing. I want to clone me into you. I don't want to take all your excuses away. You see, there's me in 1981. I kicked the door jam at 10 years old. That's only 6 feet. All right, I kicked a basketball hoop at T-Wico Junior High, and the Register newspaper took a picture and said, "What boys can jump?" That's only 10 feet. That light I kicked and hit my head that night, it's 13 damn feet. But I like goodies. You like goodies? See, it takes money to get the honey. The honey's that Lamborghini, those Ferraris. Oh, it's a yacht. It's a helicopter. How about the mansions? You see, if you want to go get it, it's called see it, believe it, go get it. And you got to cut out all the bull in your life. Half of you are lazy. The other half have to listen and learn. Sorry. Half the world is just lazy. That's what they are, lazy people who basically just want to complain and do what they want, nothing. So again, I like mansions. You like mansions? I do. You know, having mansions in Big Bear, Havasu, building all those condos off the bridge, that was me. Ooh. But I like having houses in 5 Islands in Huntington Harbor. So if you want to play the game and want to win, you're going to have to listen to me. My series 49 years ago was winning the game of business. Winning the game of business. That's what I want to show the world. How to win the game of business. And that was the ultimate goal. Nick, is this going to turn its page over there? It's here, but it's not there. So let's understand. How do I win the game of business? When I was a little kid being used and abused, born in a damn taxi, no one gave a shit. Nobody. Mrs. Hope used to call me that little shit in the corner. Don't pay attention to that piece of shit in the corner. Wasn't she so sweet? You see, the reality is I wanted it out of hell. See, I was motivated. Some of you, you better get motivated if you want to get it. But again, it's called see it, believe it, go get it. The ultimate goal is what we get to do every step of the way. And that's what I want to do, all right, for you today. We're going to talk about you, your personal credit, how to rebuild it. Not credit repair, because that's a piece of crap. Credit repair means you're lying. All these ding-dongs on TikTok with their caps backwards, they're an expert. Wow, do this, do that. They have to lie to do credit repair. Oh, by the way, that's against the Fair Credit Reporting Act. That's against federal law to lie. And that's what they're doing every day. It kind of sucks. So if you want to rebuild it, there's rules and tools, and that's what we got to do is get to the rules and tools and play this game to win. Do we want to win the game? That's the ultimate goal. Winning the game of business is what I created 49 years ago. See, I brought in my first $1 million at 14 and a half. I invented car finder and other things. I got patents, all kinds of things. $1 million in the bank at 14 and a half. Oh, shit. Well, that's what I did. What did you do? See, when I got tested at T-Winkle Junior High, they found out my IQ was 203 with total recall and most things, just having fun. So what do we get to do today? It's pretty simple. If we listen and learn, we can get through the steps, rules, and tools, and we can play the game to win. That's the ultimate goal. If we want to win the game of business, and that's what we got to do. So today, we're going to talk about the 29% rule. I need you to write things down. Are you ready to play? Are you ready to listen and learn? But it's going to be up to you if you want to play this game to win. And that's the ultimate goal, winning the game of business. So as we do all these pieces, understand, rules and tools are very important to me. I'm the guy that trained Ken Yarbrough. Write down Ken Yarbrough. You can research him as well. He was security chief at TRW. All right, became a Spirit in '96. I'm the one training him. I created dashboards. I created the rules and tools about credit cards, and that's what we need to do, rules and tools, and that's the ultimate goal. Every credit card you have in your purse or wallet today is gonna need a sticky, and that's what we need to do is get a sticky behind every card. So the goal is simple. We have to write rules and tools. Every card out there fluctuates. The ultimate goal, it fluctuates. This means when you don't understand rules and tools, you screwed up. You probably jacked up the wrong damn card, got stuck, and asked for more credit, and they told you no. And that was the ultimate goal. As we play this game, understand we're going to win if you do what you're told again and again. If I take your credit card to 29% to 25%, write that down. If I got a $10,000 credit card, and all of a sudden you go, honey, hey, let's go shopping, let's go dinner. See, that's stupid. If you take the card past 29%, you drop your score, you get stuck, you can't get any more. You backed yourself and family in a corner. And that's the ultimate problem we got today. So understand, all cards fluctuate, but two. The ones that don't fluctuate are American Express Gold and Platinum cards. The Gold and Platinum cards. So that's what we have to understand. So if we have an emergency, and that emergency, understand one thing happens. You get laid off or fired from a job. What happens next is very simple. You got 8 months before you have a shit day, week, month, or year. Oh, shit. So let's understand. Here's your life. Your life is very simple, okay? Every time we have an emergency, every time we lose our job, we have about 8 months we have to get through that oh shit day, week, month, or year. It's about an 8 months process. If you screw it all up, you get stuck. Now you take that 8 months and you take it for 3 to 6 years. And then you've done it 3 or 4 times anyway. So the ultimate goes very simple. If we have the credit cards at 29%, and if you do what I tell you to do, you're going to have 100,000 of personal credit. 100,000 of personal credit. And that's the ultimate goal, 100,000. What does that do for us? That gives us the ability of 29%, 29,000. But again, in reality, to support a family of 5, you need about $71,000 per year just to pay the bills. So 100,000 is what? And 71,000 is safety. So we have to plan the problem. So let's understand today, I want you to plan the problem because every time it happens, you got to be prepared. And that's the ultimate goal, being prepared and getting past go. I think most people are stuck. And that's what I think happens all the time, and it kind of sucks. So what happens with you, your lack of knowledge, rules, and tools, it's going to help you today because you're going to quit doing what you've been doing anyway. Understand, I'm going to get you to 750. I'm going to guarantee it. I'm going to guarantee it I carry a $2 million bond. $2 million, okay? All right, even product bond as well. So this means if you do what you're told, if I don't perform for you and get you what I said, you get your money back anyway. But I'm going to do what I say 100%. I've held 33 millionaire clients. So 33 million millionaire people got to millionaire with me, 31 billionaires, and I would like to help you get there too. But you're going to have to fight through the rules and tools and understand. Most of the time, it's your fault. Most of the time, you screwed up. But again, what do? Because your lack of knowledge, that's what I hear all the time. Well, Ray, I didn't know any better. I've been out there 49 years helping people online and in person. All you had to do is find out the Godfather crowd. That's me. Built billions and billions. I was on radio for 49 years, TV as well. All right, at the Bonovich in Los Angeles for 32 years. All right, the second largest advertiser, period. So the rules and tools, I've been out there, but you haven't found me because what did you do? You sit back and went, beep, 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 it's about it. So we got some choices today. Choices are very simple. All right, the ultimate goal is what we need to do to get past go. Today, what we need to do is think. The bottom line is if we think, can we use our brains? This means very simple. You want to reach a goal. Is that correct? Every goal you've ever had, I've reached myself. I've reached them all. I have everything I want. I don't have to work. I haven't had to work for over 35 years. Even go through a coma and die and coming back. Why the hell am I helping you? Which most of you don't deserve it anyway. You don't, because you're lazy. The other half do, because I'm going to help you get where you need to go. So are you lazy or you want to learn? You got to make the decision. There's 38 steps to reach every goal. 38 steps to reach every goal. Every goal. Now, here's our problem. You don't like to be told what to do. You have to be told 8 times how to do something, to master it. It takes 8 times to process in our brains to be able to master something we're learning new. Okay, and what happens with most of you, you're watching me versus writing things down. Get off your ass, Eds, write it down. When I say write it down, it means now, now, now. But again, I'm going to get to the point that I'm going to help the ones who want to get there. Out of 100 of you, only 25% of you want to play. The rest of you are lazy or have excuses. I can't afford it. Bullshit. You piss away $50 every other day. Use that to repackage your life. No more excuses for anybody. Let's write down auto income. I didn't know any better. Born in a taxi, started my first business, corporation at 9.5 for $10. All right, got $1 million in the bank at 14.5. Buy a Lamborghini, go to Orange Coast College. High school would be a waste of my time. So what do? I'm making money, having fun. By the time I was 17.5, I would go to all these little events. This one I went to is about payphones. They said to me in this whole group, or this whole crowd, you can make $300 a month per payphone. Okay, $300 a month. What did I hear? I heard I can make $300 per payphone per month as an average. It's a numbers game. I go back to these events again and again, and what do I hear? They're complaining. The people in the audience are bitching and complaining. It's like I wanted to stand up and shut the blank up. What the hell's wrong with you people? All right, you see what happened is I ended up buying all these routes. 22,000 payphones. 6.6 million a friggin' month. There's no bullshit between that. These people were stupid. They didn't see it's a damn numbers game. Now, I didn't know any better. I called it auto income. Money coming automatically to pay my bills. That's all I wanted. See, when I was a kid being used and abused by all these shitty people, on the 1st and the 15th, they were more shitheads. That's when they're meanest, okay, the 1st and the 15th. Now, the next thing is at 17.5, I'm going to auctions. I got 19 houses. I'm out passing up my card and get in trouble for that. I'll be the bank. I'll be the bank. They told me, these experts, you couldn't get number 20. How'd you get 19? They act like I did something wrong. I can't help it, they're stupid. When I was a kid, I thought all the grown-ups were stupid. I grew up and realized they were all stupid. I can't help stupid. We all do stupid at times so we can listen and learn not to be stupid, right? I transfer my properties to my divisions. To my what? Divisions. I've created the loan-to-value problem. I hope you got your tab and pen ready. You ready? We're going to go to the board. We're going to have some fun. This is a corporation. This is a corporate umbrella. Half of you have one. And what did you do? You spent thousands of dollars for an attorney, CPA, and corporate service, and you didn't learn diddly squat. That's all you did. You got all these ding-dongs on TikTok. You need 21 LLCs. You need this. Stop the door. You haven't made any damn money yet. All right? Corporation's a legal person. I'm not here to be an attorney. I'll show you chapter 18. It's public record. So your corporation, you have one today. Your name is on Secretary of State's website. It's right there. They sue that corp. They sue you. Every step of the hell, you're on the damn bank account too. Your problem is you. You keep bringing the damn pain home, and I hate that. I hate it. I didn't get a family. And it pisses me off when I watch people do stupid and they bring the pain home. It's just ridiculous. It's what pisses me off the most. You, these houses. If I buy a house in a corporation, if they sue, the tenant sues, slips and falls, sues me and screws me, I lose everything I got. Now I got to start over like most of you. Most of you between 45 to 75 years old, you're starting over. Hell, you never made it, or you didn't listen. It's your time to listen and learn. Draw it. Did you draw it? Damn it. Did you draw the damn thing on the board? Come on, Mitch, draw the damn paper. Lewis, draw it again and again. It's about time, John, you get off your butt and let's go get it. This is the problem. Line of defense. If this has a house, and so does this. I can basically separate pieces. Problem you got, all of you, is very simple. Your lack of knowledge is what keeps kicking your ass. Stop bringing the damn pain home. On the rights to that too. Had another ding to try to use that to sue him too. So let's understand something, okay? If we separate liability, okay, this means very simple. Each one of these entities here, 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 I could write it down now, disconnect, isolate, incorporate. Disconnect, isolate, incorporate. I want you to compare it to Bank of America. I want you to compare it to Wells Fargo, Chase, U.S. Bank. They bankrupt branch numbers. They keep the assets and the money right off in their taxes. What do? You bring the damn pain home and you screw up your family. 50% of divorces, what? Because of money and honey. It's ridiculous. I've never seen so much stupid in my life. From now on, you're going to do it my way because your way sucks. Okay? Is that okay with you? You do it my way for a while? Hey, give it a hell of a try. What do you have to lose? Nothing. What do you have to gain? Everything. You, if you listen very carefully, I'm going to get you to $5,000 to $10,000 a month. Auto income. Then we're going to go to 50, then 100. There's your goal. And I want this done in the next damn 12 months. 12 months. Okay, and if you can't do it, I'll do it for you and hand you the damn keys. And I'll drag your assets up to hell. It's ridiculous. I'm getting to the point in my life I'm just pissed off because of people not following the rules and tools. And all the damn excuses. I talked to Tommy yesterday. Ray, I don't have enough money. Knock it off. I wanted to smack him. Tommy, you just told me you piss away $50 every other day. Well, that's true. Then what the blank's wrong with you? If I spend $5,000 on this damn card, the payment's $50 a month. So what you piss away every other day, you could afford $5,000 anyway. See, stupid is stupid. Winning the game of business, it's right there. Come on. 49 years ago, did you get a copy? Why not? What's your problem? Here, let's play my way. We're going to use Ray's way of life, my way, for a while. We're going to put your stuff outside, and we're going to do it my way for a while because I'm going to get you where you need to go. And anything else is a bunch of BS. I get tired of the client, like today, we're building credit for people, and that's fun. All right, I got to give it to the sales specialist and this person. I just say, hell with this. I call these people myself. What the hell are you doing? Why did you do this? Why did you do that? Where's this? Where's that? See, I'm putting them in check. I'm so tired of the stop. I need 100 people this year. That's it. All I want is 100. I got 10 more spaces right now for 10 of you. And after I get those 10 today, the hell with the rest of you. Because you didn't do what you're told to do. It's a numbers game. We're going to take what? My next series. All right, the Millionaire's Founders Kit. I figured I'd design this for one book per month for 12 months. Into the year, you'd have a blueprint for success. By the way, I own the rights of Blueprint for Success. Every time Tony uses it, we have to sue him. You can use Blueprint, that's okay. For success, hell no. Even my TV and radio show and books, all that too. So let's understand. If you could listen and learn and allow me to tell you what to do, and you do it, you're going to have the American dream. Anything else is a bunch of BS. See, today you got up late. You were on time. You weren't on time. You should have got up an hour earlier. An hour earlier to get up for one reason. You need to find your me time. Your me time. Now, I want you to get out your cell phone. Don't take a picture yet. Okay, get out your cell phone. What we're going to do is one thing. We're going to take a picture after I'm done designing something. We're going to design it my way. Okay? My way, not yours, because I think your way sucks. Are you serious enough to do what you're told? I know you're a grown-up. There you go. Stop it. All right, it's ridiculous. Corporation, 9 divisions. Write it down. Damn it, write it down. I wish I was sitting in there in front of you in a classroom like this classroom. I'd be screaming my head off because I want it written down now. Now. One damn credit card. One. I created daisy chaining of credit 89. 89! One card is allowed 99 more cards. 99 more cards. 99! There's 100,000. Times 9, there's $1 million friggin' dollars. $1 million bucks. You took your personal money and credit to start a business, and that's the stupidest thing people do. That's just plain stupid. You can't write off personal credit. Corporate credit, you write interest rate and credit card. We can multiply this by each division. By each what? See, if your corporation does business, I'm going to call it stupid. If you named it after you, it's called stupid. All right, if you name it what it does, that's called double stupid. Come on, people. If it's on Secretary of State's website and they sue it, they sue you. Let's tell the truth. It'll set you free. If a corporation creates an entity called a division, don't worry. 1985-86, I invented division process. I did. Nobody did besides I did. And if you do it my way, because I wanted to do one thing. I didn't want to pay a franchise tax fee in California, $800 per corporation. Could you imagine? I own 16 different Shakey's. I got up to 19. I got Subways. I got 31 flavors. I got shopping centers. I got our apartment complexes, all this stuff. And California wants me to pay $800 per corp? Hell no. It would have cost me $100,000 a month. That's $1.2 million. Are you kidding me? Hell no. I asked a question in Sacramento. Could I create an entity under the corporation that it would not have to pay a franchise tax fee? Create a form or modify it, and we'll see if we approve it for you, right? That's what I heard. That's what I did. Every time there was a problem, I created a solution. Every time I couldn't get a solution, I created it. And it got approved by everybody. If I take a credit card and I daisy chain it for you, daisy chain it. I'm going to teach you how in the class. If you don't do it and fall in your wad, then I'll do it for you, but I charge a fee. Don't expect it to be free. That's not I need your damn money, because I don't need money. I need the money coming in for this organization to pay their damn bills and their employees. They don't work for free, besides I do. So what do? One card. One card 9 more times. See, your problem is you. Then we're going to multiply. Then we're going to go get a business. I want you to drive through your city today in the main street. I want you to look at the Wendy's restaurant on the corner of Main Street. Why the hell don't you own a piece of it? Taco Bell, McDonald's, all right, Jack in the Box, storage unit, apartment complex. Somebody owns this, but not you. Because you're sitting there going, half of you, most of you took $50,000 to $100,000. You pissed it away. You did the wrong damn business. It's called Boeing and Steady. Boeing and Steady is the only business you should have done since day one. That's all I wanted to do. When I wrote down in my page 6, paragraph 3, cash flow, free up your time. That's mine. You don't let the other guy file bankruptcy because I was chasing his assets for stealing my shit. We got choices. Financial freedom. That's all I had to do. Take a picture. Take a picture. John, do it now. Nick, do it now. Joanne, do it now. Carl, do it now. See, your problem is you. I want you to print that in color. I want you to take it and have it damn laminated. I want that on your refrigerator, your kitchen table, your desk at work. I want that to be your dream, because I'll get you there if you allow me to. Here's our problem. Cost you $100,000. Well, I don't have the money, Ray. Shut up, shut up, shut up. So many stupid, all right, excuses and rules and tools. Rules and tools work. All the excuses don't work. If we create a credit card and we want to take $25,000 off the card, it's free damn money. We get the writer's interest rate in the credit card. So if you take and you do it right, this 10 million here, we could turn it into more if you'd like to. Would you like to play yet? See, I didn't have any money. I'm born in a friggin' taxi. I'm told I'm a piece of shit. Okay? That's me. I wanted out of hell. Your choice is up to you. We take in a Wells Fargo. These are worth $150. If I need $100,000 to get into an escrow, all right, an escrow, okay, and I don't have the whole 100,000, then we partner up. Would you like 25% of something? Wendy's, storage unit. Would you like 50? Would you like 75%? See, everything you do, I think, to me, I'm sorry, I gotta be blunt, all right, I think it's bullshit. I think it's a bunch of crap. Why? Because you did it wrong, 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 wrong. I don't understand. What the hell is wrong with people? We're supposed to be winning the game of business. I turned it into a game as a kid because I figure if we're playing chess or checkers or whatever, simple. We're going to try to play to win and be honest. That's why I created it. Your problem is you. We're going to teach you how to rebuild you like Humpty Dumpty. We're going to do the truth. We're not going to lie like all those credit repair flakes do. And it's against federal law to do credit repair, by the way. It's against federal law. They can't collect money up front. Look at the Fair Credit Reporting Act. All right? Look at the Credit Repair Act. You need to be a damn puppet master. Linda, she's been my client since 1986. Her and her husband, who went to summits and everything else, and I help her 100%. Linda gets to a certain point, and then she falls off the cliff. Then I put her again and again. Now, I show I've made her a millionaire 8 times. She says more than 5. Okay, who cares? What we did is rebuild her. She started in 96, okay? No, see if you're paying attention. 1986. How's that? 1986, Linda spent $2,000. We created this. It took 1 year and 210 days. That's it. You can Google the Hyatt in Texas, and it's now being converted to the Blueprint Apartments. I guess she took Blueprint from me. Wow! Isn't that good too? So what do? Simple. She spent $2,000. Do you know that $2,000 on one of these cards here is 26 bucks a month? A month! It's ridiculous. 5,000 is 50 bucks. So today it's called get rid of the damn excuses. The money you piss away will finance your future. And you can knock off the crap if you want to, but it's up to you. See, I'm losing my patience with people. That's why I start calling them myself. Do this, do that. I don't want to give it to the specialist or anyone else. Build a credit department. Again, I'll get half-ass answers. I want the truth and all the answers. And they're afraid to say, you need a new Rapid. Hell, you new Rapid or I close your case. I didn't tell you to screw it up. You screwed it up. You own your screw up. I'm going to tear them apart. We have choices today. I need 10 more people to play with me to get to my next level projects in escrow. 10 more. After that, if you're number 11, you missed out. The blank with you because you didn't want to play my way. Take a picture. Not of me, them. Scan it later. Listen to Linda from her words, her mouth, to your ears. Millionaire 5 times. Her project, right now her project is going to be scheduled about $27 million. Okay, just this one, all right, 100 days, 100 vets, and all the things she's trying to do. She does a lot of nonprofit and profit. See, here's your problem. If you have a profit corporation, you need a nonprofit to get grant money. And you're sitting there going, beep, beep, beep. There you go again. Now, if Linda allows me to help her more and more and more into this project, I'll turn it into $50 million. Simple. $50 million project. But again, right now, she's using me as she needs me, and that's about it. Okay, I'll guide you every step of the way. See, there's 2 types of coachings. I'll coach you what you're doing. or basically I'll coach you and do it for you. She needs a little bit of combination of both, but we'll see how Linda plays it out. Now, Shaq is a puppet master. Does he make pizzas and pretzels? Does he make donuts? Hell no. What does he do? He invests. I have over 1,000 rich and famous people I can name that are my puppet masters that I've trained personally. But it's a choice. They're learning what? Winning the game of business. Winning the game of business. You win because the division screws up, you go to the division. And what do? You disconnect, isolate, incorporate. You save the other pieces in the corpse, just like banks and grocery stores and cities do. That's the way it works. Mr. Buffett stepped down as the president. Goody for him. It was in the bylaws. Certain age, he had to step down. He's still on the side telling people what to do. That's how it works. But he owns 100 corporations, all right, and companies, and has his favorite 10. This man owns Coca-Cola, American Express, Duracell, all right? Fruit of the Loom, how about Dairy Queen? How about See's Candy? Those are his favorite 10. Mr. Buffett doesn't make candy, all right? He doesn't make underwear. He's a puppet master. Shouldn't you be one too? Your problem is you. It's all back to you. You. It's up to you too. I want you to win the game of business. My dream is to change the world before I'm dead. Again, I have probably 40 to 50 more years. I pray for that. I'm going to be dead sooner or later. I'm going to die. When I die, I hope the world knows about division process. If I die before the world learns more about it, oh well, it was a good idea, huh? So here's me. All right, I have 1,013 divisions on this project right here. $100 million building. All right, $18 million building. Here's Lamborghinis, part of the 21 car collection. But I'm a puppet master. I don't want to run the damn business. Why would I want to do that? When you run a business, it ties up all your time. That sucks. Let's be a puppet master. Here's the form I was allowed to modify 5 times over the years. Now, you got your tab and pen ready? Or you're sitting there going, beep, 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 beep. That's all. Stop it. Your corporation's going to have a division because I'm going to set it up for you. I'm going to do it for you because it needs to be done because of my dashboards in 1987. Your division is going to be 4A. That's right. You're going to get into an escrow with me, and your corporation divisions can't get screwed over because you're part of the escrow. You're going to be told what you get and how it creates a reserve, and you're getting more 6 months later too. So you're part of the what? Partnership program. I've been partnering with clients since 1987. I had a problem. All right, my problem is very simple. I had too many escrows going. See, I'm going to buy up your damn neighborhood, the storage unit, the laundromats, the dry cleaners, the car wash, the Wendy's restaurants. I'm going to buy it up. Would you like to own a piece of it? See, I had to get to a point I call my clients my soldiers because they're out there ready to go. Everybody wants a damn income. Everybody wants money coming in automatically. My division is going to be number 4. You're going to be in an escrow. No one can screw you over. Nobody. The only thing you can do is hurt you by not following through. But again, what are we going to do? Do you want 25%, 50, 75? How much would you like of a project with me based on the credit you can invest? It's simple. It's free damn money. It's like with the Chase, Ink cards. They have 5 of those suckers. There's no interest up to 22 months. Damn, that is free money. Even the Sapphire and the Freedom card, same thing. So if we do this correctly, we could win. But again, we have to rebuild you because all of you screwed up your credit. All of you have been playing the up and down show. Up and down, stop. Your problem is you. Why the hell did you screw up? I didn't know any better, Ray. That's bull. You might not know better, but you didn't research it. You didn't check it out. You've been listening to a lot of ding-dongs. I've done this since 1987. Where the hell you been? Look in the mirror and tell me where you've been. What are we going to do? Win the game of business. Simple. It's now or never. I'm going after 100 people this year in my projects. 100, that's it. We designed this room in our new office for 25 people. That's it. Only 25 people in this room and only 25 people online. I only do 50 people at a time. That's it. Well, I don't want more than that. I don't need to be in front of some audience in Vegas and all these thousands of people listening to everybody's BS story. I just watch all this crap and all they're doing is hearing people's story. This is what I do. What about you? Who's going to help you step by step? Stories don't help you. It's nice to get motivated for 10 minutes or so, but you need someone to hold your hand and push you up the hill. This process is simple. It's a 12 months coaching program, 12 months. Let me just stuck with me for a year. Ooh, we're going to have a call every other week. I'm going to make sure you do what you're told to do and line it up for you. Now, the next thing is, and I have 4 summits a year. 4. This means when you do this for me, I give you a special certain thing to do now. And if you don't do it, you blew it. So the bottom line is simple. The summits, there's 4. There's 3 more to go. Okay? If you paid in full, you get the summits. If not, because you had to finance it, okay, we do that too. But you don't get the summits. This is a $23,000 package. $23,000. But you can make payments. You want to be one of those 10 today? You sell me $3,000, you get serious about making out the payments. If you don't give me a $3,000 Zelle today, you miss your opportunity. Bye-bye. Because there'll be 10 people that will today. You got choices. If you pay in full, you get a 10% discount. When you pay in full, you get the 10% discount. And you get to go all the summits for free the whole damn year. Because you did it right now with me. No one can offer that, specials or whatever. They offer that. No. This is my summit. I'm the guy doing this show. I can give it free because it belongs to me. There's your opportunity. Simple. 3 days, we're going to go through all the books and CDs. Winning the game of business. The real estate system. The financial system. The Millionaire's Founders Kit. We're going to train you to be a puppet master. Write it down. June 27, 28, 29. There you go. So for 3 days, and I want you to be here in person. I got people flying out all the time. Be here in person. If you have to be online, okay, then be online. But again, what happens? You're going to get stuck with me for 3 days. I'm going to brainwash you my way. You're going to get what? Needy, greedy, you ready that? I want to get you into the mind and understand something. We're going to get rid of the bad and put good. That's our goal. So, 3 days, you can learn to be a puppet master. That's the goal. We're going to go through the process. When you buy the summit by itself, it's $5,000, $5,000. Simple. When you buy $50,000 of credit from me, or one of our specialists, it's $5,000. Here's a way you get both. $5,000, you get the summit and the $50,000 of credit. It's simple. By the way, it's $50 a month. You're financing it. Write it all off. It's educational. There's an opportunity for you. But again, it's free when you partner with me and you pay in full. But that's the opportunity. Simple. But that's at that $20,000 fee, not a 10. Because I got John here again and again. Can I do it for the 10, Ray, you offered last month? Yeah, if you did it now. You don't get the summits for free. Hell no. So understand, you want to negotiate, we'll negotiate all day long. But again, we get to win the game. My biggest fear in my life is I can't change the world before I die. And that's a bad fear I have. It sucks. What do? The blueprint. I've blueprinted some of you. You listened, you got up here, and you screwed up again. So I have to re-blueprint you. What is a blueprint? See, now the world's using blueprint because they see all the things I've done all my life. Everything's a blueprint. Wow! When they use the word blueprint for success, I'm going to sue their assets. I own that since I was 12 and a half years old, by the way. We're going to talk about your past, present, and future like we need to do today. Past, present, and future. Do you have a bankruptcy? Did you seal the bankruptcy so it didn't show on your credit file? Nope. No one told me, Ray. There it is again. Do you have a tax lien? Do you have a tax problem? Did you screw American Express or Chase? See, there's a problem about past, present, and future. Good, bad, and ugly. We got to tear it apart. But don't worry, you and I are going to do it together. You and I. No BS in between. Family. You have a family? I prayed as a kid. I wanted a mommy and a daddy that loved me. I want to know what an aunt and uncle is, or grandma and grandpa. I wanted brothers and sisters. I want something. I got shit. And that pissed me off. All right? To the point I had to prove them wrong. Put me in a damn trash can and get born in a taxi. What the hell's wrong with these people? But that's life. I swore to myself, when I get a wife, if I get one, and kids, I'm going to bulletproof myself. I'm going to make sure I don't bring the damn pain home. That's what division process does. I have a beautiful wife for decades. She's my rock. 6 kids. Bunch of grandkids everywhere. So what do we get to do? Never bring that damn pain home. I'd rather shoot myself in my foot with my Glock. I won't bring the pain home. Hell no. It's not acceptable for me. I could not accept bringing the pain home. Hell no. You did because you didn't know any better. That's the excuse. Corporations. You need 18 divisions. You have 18? By the way, I'm done with you. You're going to need 75 to get into an apartment complex. Okay, 75 at least. But again, that's going to be up to you. If you want to play, how fast you want to play, and how many you have today. We have to plan to die. Here's the problem. You didn't put things in a trust. Then you have ding-dongs. You need irrevocable. You need irrevocable. Stop. You need irrevocable trust, period. All right, so your family don't get stuck in a probate when you're dead. And because you didn't spend 30 bucks, that's what they're going to get stuck with. You could have spent 30 bucks and protected your family. And what did you do? Beep, 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 beep. There you go again. Car. Your car is registered to you. That's a mistake. Because in a bumpity bump at Sam's Club, they get to sue you. Now you go through the rabbit hole. They're going to try to take everything you got. These bloodsucker attorneys on TV and the billboards. Why don't we make the registered owner a division so it doesn't come after you? House? You bought a house and you did escrow, close, homestead, trust. Hell, you don't know what a homestead, most of you don't know. And you didn't put it in the trust. And right now, if they sue you, they screw you and take it away. I don't understand. Should have bought the house through the trust in the first place. But that's just my opinion. Auto income. Cash flow, free up your time. I have been $3,000 an hour and $25,000 a day for 45 years. That's right. Big companies pay me all the time. My wife calls this my hobby because I'm trying to help people just like me that came out of hell to get to where they want to go. A blueprint call with me is $2,000 at the office. They must charge $2,000 because that's what it's charged for. If you did it during a webinar, I discount 50%. But that payment has to be during a webinar only, and it can't be after the fact. So if you call them, can I do it now? No, it's now. Now, Zell. That's how it works. I can give the discount, they cannot. So you want the discount, you Zell, now. By the way, that blueprint call is free if you partner with me. Free. Simple. What are we going to do? Winning the game of business. There's the Zell. Take a picture. Always know how to give money over here to pay the bills in this office. Every dollar comes and pays the office and the rent and the employees and everything else. I don't take a salary. Have them for 35 years. You got Ray at RayReynoldsFinancialServices.com. It's a Zell. You put RW because you Zell during a webinar so they know who actually sold it. That's fine. Don't worry. We're going to give a cut to your specialist anyway. If we don't, they're going to be a bunch of whiny babies anyway, so I'm going to give it anyway. Actually, I don't want to talk about money. I like them to do all the sales and me not talk about money at all. But again, that's not happened yet. To need more reps. So as we play the game, again, what do we have to do? Now, right now, every one of you, you write down a phone number, 800-254-9506. You should be calling them now if you want to be one of those 10. Again and again, but it's up to you. If you use a card, they'll probably charge you 5% more. That's because the bank charges us 5%. Got it? So let's pretend you're listening today. Okay, 100%. Did you turn these up? Bank of America, Chase, U.S. Bank, Wells Fargo. They bankrupt locations. U.S. Bank wants to leave California. Hell, I helped them come in the 80s and 90s. Now they want to leave. Okay. Well, let's see a bank bankrupts a branch number because the branch number is a separate tax ID. The store has a store number. Now, here's our state, here's our government. The United States of America, 50 corps, 50 states. Got it? Cities are corps as well. Supreme Court's what deemed it to be a legal person. We're going to go through that as well. So when they bankrupt pieces and have an oh shit day, week, month, or year, they don't bring the pain home like you. Now, I hope you draw this 8 times at least, or every time you see me. Now draw this side. See, this is you with 3 divisions of you. You have the right to have 3 divisions of you under tax ID and not have any intent to do fraud. But you backed yourself in a corner and you got stuck going, beep, 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 beep. That's about it. Stop. Banks, grocery stores, even Geico, Warren Buffett's company, bankrupt locations in California, fired everybody a couple years ago. Sam's Club, Walmart. So they're playing the game to win. Well, you sit there going, beep, 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 that's about it. We got to stop that. Your first goal today, first biggest goal, is to stop bringing the pain home. Stop bringing the damn pain home. There's no reason to bring the pain home in the first place. I don't believe anybody should have shitty credit. Because the excuse is, I lost my job, I got an emergency, right? You got 8 months. Oh shit. If I use these cards with a sticky, 29% rule, and I got these, I maintain 750 no matter what happens in my life. It is your responsibility as a man and a woman to take care of your family. You got to man up, woman up. With the lack of knowledge is the stupidity of man and woman. People aren't stupid, they just are lazy, or they didn't bother to look for the rules and tools. But again, I'm going to piss you off sometimes. I fought with 2 of my clients yesterday, one today. Get off your ass. What the hell's wrong with you? I'm going to fight with you. All right? If you don't like it, too bad. Don't play with me. I'm going to get you up to damn hell. And you're going to learn to be a CFO. You're going to get your brain into millionaire status and knock off the crap. There's the point. Very simple. So we're going to look behind the curtain. Look behind the what curtain? See, maybe you don't know what that means. Get you unstuck. I had this problem with Mrs. Hope, the she-devil of hell, that I got to be at 3.5 to 9.5 years old. She dropped me off here down the beach pier every damn morning. All right, 6:30 in the morning. Roll down the window. If you're not here at 5 o'clock, I'll leave you there to die. She was a biatch. Rich and famous Hope family, shitheads. We're helping the kids. No, they're not. You're using and abusing me. I ran over to the pier, Redondo Beach Pier. All right, what did I see? Marina Del Rey, Torrance Rocks, Palos Verdes, and Rat Beach. I saw money. When I was 3.5 years old, I knew I'd be rich. But I'm not rich. Corporations are rich. But I knew I'd make money. I taught myself how to read 2.5 years old, memorized every word she read. Freaked her out. Now, I stole off the pier because I was hungry, and I ate out of a trash can. You know what it's like eating out of a damn trash can? I do. Do you? See, I went out of hell. He grabbed my hand. All right, I thought he was going to throw me off the pier. Boy, that's what he said. Take out the trash or I'll call the police. He said it 3 times. Should I take out the trash or let him call the police? I'm 3.5 years old and I'm scared shitless. On that pier, I got to clean the chum bucket. Go to Tony's restaurants and all the restaurants. They all knew me. I was known as boy. Go clean the chum bucket. Oh, let's go shovel horse and cow shit on the weekends at their mansions and Palos Verdes. So your choice is simple. That's looking behind the curtain. Tear it apart again and again and again. Knowing how to play the game of business is the key to all of us. You need to look behind the curtain every time. Every time. You have a problem trusting anybody now. You've been burned so many times. What do? If you can control it in the worlds and the corporation divisions and be part of it, no one can rip you off. If you're part of an escrow and I carry $2 million bond, you can win every time. But if you don't follow through, that's on you. I want you to write down what I wrote down when I was about 9.5 years old. I wrote down, see it, believe it, go get it. Everything I would see, I'd make my list and I'd pray and go get it. And that's what's worked for me. Everything I touch turns to gold. Doesn't yours? See, that's what I do every day. Now the list. You're going to need a daily list, a weekly list, a project list, and I'm going to write it for you. Because if your list worked, you wouldn't be watching me. That's simple. I'm going to write the list for you. I'm going to blueprint you, and then I'm going to tell you what to do for a year. And I'm going to get you $10,000 to $100,000 a month income if you do what you're told. Can you do what you're told? Please? But it's up to you. Now, me, all right, one of my books years ago, I wrote down this bullshit didn't pay your bills. You see, I used to jump over a 6-foot lock and just fly over them on the fun thing. Laguna Hills Mall. I got 12 cops right there on their motorcycles. I flew over that and kicked woods and bricks years ago, doing demonstrations of stuff just because it's fun. And thinking, damn, what? I love those looks. White boys can jump, and only stupid people say we can't. I kicked that light that night. I got a big gouge here. Hit it in my head too. That's 13 feet. 2 steps and I'm up in the air. God's pushing me up and away. So do you like goodies yet? But you can't go get it till you get a corporate divisions. Because if they sue the corp, they sue you. How about we get the line of defense and understand this is 2025? You don't look back. You have no excuses. And this is the year you accomplish those damn goals. But it's up to you. As a little boy, all the grown-ups would come over and talk to me. How you doing, little boy? They're all being nosy. That's all they cared about. All they want to do is hear the pain, what I'm going through. Hell no. I said to them what I say today, always good. I could have the shittiest day, and the answer is always good. I don't let you steal my peace. But it's a mindset. I'm going to say always good, no matter what's happening in my life, and say thank you, Jesus. That's just me. So maybe you'll learn a couple things or two. What do we do? Today, you screwed up. John, you had 12 leads you said you're going to give me. Mitch, you have 22 people you know. Okay, Joanne, you had 36. I see your Facebook thing all the time. And now here's Carl, who's got 19 leads. Everyone you know today needs what I have. And you know it, so do I. If you would have gave us the email address, and they're here today and buy anything, you get 10%. You see, you make a friend, you make a buck. 10%, you could use that to get products from me, or you can get that Zelle back to you. Simple. I like that. We have an affiliate program. We have a referral program. We don't have the excuses like most people have. I don't get it. If Billy, laying on the ground outside Bank of America, can get to millionaire, so can you. See, I go to the banks at 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning because I end up here at 4 o'clock in the morning because I wake up every day at 2:25. I mean, I don't sleep in. It'd be a waste of damn time. I'm ready to jump up, say thank you, Jesus. All right, thank you for yesterday, today, tomorrow, too. In Jesus' name, amen. And go look in the mirror. I put myself in check. You got a mirror? Stare at yourself for 10 minutes. Ask yourself why you haven't got it done yet. It's on you. Billy was laying on the ground. Oh, he's like he's dead. Homeless people. I've been one of them, so I can talk about it. And what's wrong? Are you okay? Yeah. Can I buy you a coffee or a donut? No, leave me alone. Following day, I saw him, gave him a coffee and a donut. And he sets up and goes, why are you helping me? I said, why not? You need help. I've been there before. I'm in a suit and a tie. You're thinking, I used to have a trash can. I've been to hell and back too. So I helped Billy. Now, Billy, I said, oh, if you like, I'll give you some cash. You stand in front of the grocery store and the banks. Why don't you pass out some flyers for me? Oh, I don't want any money. I said, okay, I'll tell you what you do. How about I give you store credit and I rebuild your life? Talking to Billy is very simple. He says he was basically in the military. He was overseas. All right, came back and his wife was living with his best friend. No shit. This happens all the time. It sucks. She broke his heart. Billy, she's not a good woman. Go get a better one. So we rebuilt Billy. Simple. Billy now, under all this process, through the referrals, has an 810 score. All right, from here, got him to the 780s into the 810. $100,000 of personal credit. He has $1 million for the corporation now. All Billy had to do is get damn referrals. So when you say you don't have the money, knock off the crap. Refer it or $50 a day or every other day you piss away, put it in the program. Your excuse, all right, doesn't fly with me. Your excuses are only excuses. That's what it is. Corps and divisions, simple. Rags to riches, hell, I don't know. I was born in a taxi. She didn't want me. Okay, one guy after that, he lived there and says, we picked up the wrong one. We should have got the other one. You don't really belong here. Then he did an affidavit 3 times, said I'm not belonging to him anyway, which is typical, it's true. See, all this shit I have to deal with in my life. I didn't get a childhood, what was that? I have to make money. So what do? Take a picture right here. See, the excuse is, well, I maxed out all my credit cards, what do I do? Stop it. Drive an Uber, drive a Lyft, have a DoorDash, have a damn garage sale, get off your assets and do something. You take a picture right here. Supply credit to a corporation can turn into cash. Usually about $51,000. If we take that cash and supply to cash, could you reduce your debt? Your problem is half your, it's like one of the guys I talked to earlier today. And he calls me back because I left him a message. His problem is these cards are maxed out, these are a 0. So what the hell's wrong with you? Well, I like that. I don't care what you like. If you basically take credit from here and balance up here to 29%, I'll get you 800 score, 800 score. All right, it's like, damn, can't you listen? Can you turn these suckers up? The problem is falling through the wrong hole and screwing it up. I got a collection account, Ray. There's 5 ways to kill the debt. I don't pay taxes. I'm a crack. Go to prison where you belong. Hey, Wesley Snipes, if you ever heard of him, all right, listen to his CPAs and attorneys in Beverly Hills, California. He went to prison for 3 years and $18 million out of his pocket. And most people nowadays, Wesley who? That's what it is. So if you never pay tax returns, you're a crook, go to prison. Go to prison. That's where you belong. If you want to repackage you, rebuild you, irs.gov, 656 form, 433 AB, they get yourself back in the system. They'll help you get in the system where you belong. This is the United States of America. We all pay tax. But we should pay as much tax as we have to. So if you could learn Ray's rules and tools, 25-20% rule that I created, very simple, back in 87, 88, 89, training Yarborough, TRW Experian, you could get past go and maintain a 750 score. Credit repair is a fraud. I didn't say it. The Fair Credit Reporting Act says it. Today, I want you to call Credit Karma. Write down this list, call Credit Karma. Oh, I'm sorry, they have a phone number. Isn't that against the Fair Business Practices Act? I'm going to go after them pretty quick because I think they're a fraud. I think they only give 2 reports and they're wrong. They should give all 3 because now it's like, peekaboo, where's Experian? So I'm going to go after them and basically see what we can do to correct their mistakes or get them out of business. Today, you go to your credit bureaus. You remove all your phone numbers. That's how they track credit. All your address but current and all employment information, just you're employed. Got it? Make the list. Check it twice. Now, you're going to be a member of Analytical 750. I started to help endorse a company, and I tell the clients, you need to go over here, and they're sitting on their butts going, beep, 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 stop it. Every one of you that are client today are calling that office now. You're asking for Renette. Renette, not Brunette. I have a Brunette and a Renette. You're asking for Renette. Write it down. Okay, you're going to be a member of 750 because I said so. Here's my problem. Here's your problem. Okay, all right, you don't have Experian on Credit Karma. That's what Chase uses. Here's the 10 steps you need. These 10 steps help you literally get to a point, all right, of a 750 score. If you do all the steps, the rules and tools, that's what you got to do. Now, I want to do the commercial for them, I offer to, and say, Credit Karma, you're fired. Now, they're $25 a month, but what they give you is all 3 reports. They call you every 46 days to tell you what to do. I love that. And they analyze you. They analyze your credit file, not just give you a score and tells you can't get any more. Simple. So what's going to happen is you're going to do this because I said so if you want to get to that point. I need it for Chase, all right, Inc. They have 5, no interest up to 22 months. Freedom and Sapphire, I need them for that card too. So every one of you have to. If you want me to go after Chase and Daisy Chain to teach you how to do that too, I need basically to spend that $25 a month during the program. Okay, they're going to call you every 46 days. You're on the phone with me every other week, I hope, if you're in my coaching programs, and you're going to partner with me. But again, the faster you call and ask for Renette, the faster she can onboard you and put you to the schedule. That's what you need to do. It's that simple. So again, what happens? Now, they analyze personal credit, and they're basically their dashboard they're creating right now is going to analyze business credit. That's the Dun& Bradstreet. That's the Experian, Treasury, and Equifax that I set up the dashboards in '87 to create under Tax ID. They're going to analyze these as well for you. Their app will say which way you want to go. That's the ultimate goal, because you need it if you're going to build the American dream. There's your Zelle to spend the 25 bucks, RW, or you call and ask for Renette, 800-254-9506. Simple, because I want her to onboard you right away, and I want to see those, what? Chase, all right, I want to be able to see Experian. You can't do that in Credit Karma. So now I need you to take a picture here. If you posted a review for me, all right, there was something wrong with the QR code, so it got screwed up. So I need you to repost it for me now, today. You can say the same one as well to this QR code. If you have not posted a review and you hear something you like today, post a review about me. If you don't like me, leave the hell me alone. Please, leave me alone. I had 12 crappy people. I call them turds in the bowl. They've given me crap for a couple of years. That's okay. I sued them each for $100 million. See, putting somebody, and my attorney's on retainer, suing someone for $100 million, I'm going to squeeze them like a bug. See, I'd help the devil if he stood here. When someone says I screwed up, no, I follow through 100%. Always have, always will. That's why people for the last 44 generations come back to me all the time. So again, if you like me, say something nice. You don't like me, leave me alone. Simple. Don't screw up my program, okay? Now, we're going to plan the problem, because you weren't prepared when you got laid off or had an emergency. You didn't have your safety credit. You didn't realize it was 8 months till you have a shit day, month, or year. And so, oh, shit. 8 months from now, if you don't listen, honey, we can't pay the house payment, the car payment. All right, basically what we're going to do, we can't feed the kids. And all you're going to do is fight now about money. And what's going to happen? 50% of you will get a divorce because of money, no honey. That's how it works. It sucks. If we plan the problem, we'll be prepared. Got it so far? My way works. Your way sucks, in my opinion. So what do we get to do? Here's chapter 18. Now let's focus on this. You might even want to take a picture. See, I was basically 7.5 years old. Mrs. Hope had a famous poker game every Wednesday night of all the rich and famous people. She'd always say, don't pay attention to that piece of shit in the corner. I was a piece of shit in the corner. She's so sweet. They said a corporation's a legal person. A corporation's a legal person. I'm 7.5, so what am I going to do? It made sense to me. Okay. I was curious. I rode my bicycle down to the Torrance Police Department the next day. And what did I do? I wanted to know what it meant. See, next to a police department, usually a library. And man, what does this mean? She walked away. She was rude too. Damn. What do I do? She came back 5 minutes later. Here's a mocker face. Here's a bug. I read the bug. She didn't help at all. I went to that library until I was 9.5 years old. 9.5. I was wanting to create something, and I created the blueprint for success by the time I was 12.5, because that's what I wanted to do. One of these nice ladies I got to live with for a while, her name was Joanne. She wired Apollo 9, 11, and 13, by the way. And all she talked about is semantics and blueprints. So that's where I got the word blueprint as a kid. It's how you build things. Now, here's my problem. Here's your problem. See what happened? It may sue or be sued. It's right there on the paper that I didn't pay attention to. Neither did you. See? May sue or be sued. Corporation is sued, they sue you. If anybody says that's not true, let me talk to them. The only one that can add to the lawsuit is a corporation's name and the person that's on the office in the bank account, which is you. Now, here I want you to look at the bottom here, 17983. It's Business Professional Code. When I was 9.5, this stuck in my head, something was wrong. I said to myself, something's wrong. I didn't know how to figure it out yet. I was 9.5. Okay. So what do we get to do? Very simple. All right. I started Helping Hand Industries when I was 9.5 years old. It cost me $10. I sent away $10 to get a nonprofit corporation. I don't know what I'm doing. It cost me $10. I'm a kid, selling seeds, collectors, and mowing yards. It came back. Weirdest thing is I got $100,000 of credit cards in the mail. Most of you in the 80s and 90s did the same thing, personal credit too. It came in the mail without applying for credit. Mrs. Hope called. Ted Turner was at the poker game. Okay, you heard of Ted Turner, right? And this Laker became an attorney and said, what did he do? I'm explaining to Ted Turner when I was 9.5, there's 26 ways using SS4. I just thought he was stupid. I didn't really understand who he was anyway. But you know what happens? You have the same problem. Now, I got sued at 12.5 years old. I screwed up. What I screwed up is I didn't realize trade name, trademark, and copyright. I had to learn that too. You see, I got named in a lawsuit when I started the Orange County Blind Center. Very simple. I got named in a lawsuit. Carl did too, the guy I was living with at the time. The one that says I don't belong anyway, which is true. But you know what? This guy was kind of a shithead anyway. We got named in a damn lawsuit. I got to go to court and explain myself to the judge that I don't understand trade name, trademark, and copyrights. Oh, shit. So this proved that what I'm telling you, they sue the corp, they sue you. The lie that you tell yourself. And your attorney, your CPA, and corporation service tells you. Corporation protects you. No, it does not. You pierce your own veil. The moment you sign for a car, you sign the lease of a building, or you sign for a credit card, you pierced your veil. You pierced your corporate veil the moment you did that. Now, I have a problem back in 1987. Ken Yarborough, remember he's security chief in TOW Experian, we wrote a book called File Segregation. I didn't like him when we were done. I felt Ken wanted to lie a little bit. I don't want to lie. But he said, your divisions, Ray, take 3 to 6 months. I said, I don't care, because they're going to take 2 years anyway. See, a division to get a line of credit at the bank needs to be 2 years old. The bank needs to be 2 years old for a line of credit called checkbook money. Getting credit cards, hell, that's no problem. You can do that right away. We can daisy chain credit as well. So divisions are set up for a reason. Now this means if I can file it, publish it correctly, which we're going to do, and the IRS gives me a tax ID, an SS4. What is the most legitimate thing you can do? One of these have a problem, what are you going to do? All right, it's got a problem. We're going to disconnect, isolate, incorporate, and say the rest of the company. That's what Wells Fargo, Chase, B of A, and US Bank do. That's what grocery stores and cities do. You bring the pain home because of your lack of knowledge, which I think the lack of knowledge is stupidity of man and woman. We're not stupid, but we do stupid. If we package you like Humpty Dumpty, there's the goal. Rebuild you my way for a while. Next, you don't get it. Every Saturday for 49 years, I've done classes. Every Saturday, unless it was a Christmas or a holiday. Every Saturday. 49 years, I've dedicated myself for 6 days a week to help people like you. If you don't go to class tomorrow, from 6 o'clock to 5 o'clock in the afternoon, paid or unpaid classes, all right, you're going to fall on your what? Free! A lot of the classes. If you don't master the rules and tools, here's your problem. Don't worry, I'm the only guy on planet Earth that does these classes anyway. And I can hold your hand every step of the way, personally. I like goodies. You like goodies yet? So you might want to play with me and get a bunch of goodies. I always love goodies, playing the game of business and winning the game of business. Your problem, I believe, is you. You sit at the kitchen table with your friends and family. Honey, we're going to start a business. Oh, goody. We're going to jack up the credit cards. We're going to drop the score. We're going to get stuck so we can't get any more. We're going to hawk our house and bring the pain home to you and me and be stupid. Well, that's what everybody did. You did this. You did this. You did this. I didn't know any better, Ray. Did you get off your assets and find me? No. Your problem, half of you, lazy. The other half, let's go get it. But I don't need 10 of you to partner with me right now. 10. And that's it. That's it. If you're number 11, you missed it. That's okay. You missed it before anyway in your life. We're going to play my way for a while. And you're never going to bring the pain home. Never. It's not acceptable. It's never acceptable to bring the pain home. So if I rebuild you, listen carefully, rebuild you like Humpty Dumpty, and you got that 750 that I guarantee in writing, then I'm going to get the corporation credit. I'm going to give you a green spark card, but the only thing, understand, all corporate credit shows up on no file personal. So all credit doesn't show up on personal, but the green spark. I still want the green spark. It's a great card. Okay? So the green sparks, we have to look at 29% rule and tool. Well, they have a 100,000, a 2 at 30,000. That's 160. So if we listen and learn 160 times 9, is that $1 million? Probably. If we take the B of A 3 cards times 9, the Wells Fargo 4 cards, how about the Inc. times 5 cards? How about the gold card? Simple. These are 100,000 each. How many would you like? So if we package it right and every division's correctly, we're building the credit cards now. And the reason we go to the bank afterwards, we need that corporation divisions to be 2 years old. Then we're going to get up to that 5 million. There's 10 cards up to 10 million. Takes 36 months usually. And what do we do at the bank? We want 50, 100, 150 line of credit. They demand a corporate division to be 2 years old. That is called checkbook money. That way you write a checkbook in an escrow. You shouldn't use credit cards to get in an escrow, by the way. That helps you build scores so you can get more. This is 5.4 million now of checkbook money. So if we do this correctly in 36 months, we could actually get 10 million of credit and finance the American dream and write it all off too. Divisions allow us to project a business plan up to $1 million. So our goal is simple today. Do you want to become a CFO? Do you or not? The $1 million maker, you and me working together. You and me working together. I'm the founder of the organization. I brought in my first billion through corporate structure 21, 2.6 billion in 26, 3.7 billion in 2009. I got no bullshit to give you besides the truth. But are you willing to play? You willing to listen, turn these up and do it my way? Because your way sucks. Sorry, that's what I believe. I believe the world is wrong and I'm right. You're wrong, I'm right. Simple. My way works. I've proved it millions and millions of times. Now, if we take corporate credit, listen carefully. Very simple. We take corporate credit, and what do? We finance the American dream. So if we take the corporate credit today, all right, and no matter what it is, if we want to take this stack of a couple million, or we want to take the 10 million over here, what do? We use the credit to buy the lifetime income. Write it down. Borrow money's not taxable. Borrow money's not what? Taxable. So if we use that lifetime income, all right, this credit to we can buy the lifetime income, it's a fourplex, an apartment complex. It's a storage unit, it's a Wendy's restaurant or something. It's auto income. There's your dream. That's what I'll help you do. We'll do it together. But again, it's manageable debt, 100,000 of personal, auto income, and 1 million of corporate credit. Then we're going to teach you how to leverage money. I've taught so many rich and famous people how to leverage money to billionaires for 49 years. It's been kind of fun. But again, we're going to be winning the game of business. Today, you call the specialist, $100,000 of credit is 10%, is 10 grand. It's fine. You spend 10 grand, they give you 10 times your money back. It makes sense. I've always in every program tried to give you exactly what you paid or up to 10 times your money back in the program. You see, that way it's kind of free. That's what I wanted to do. Don't worry, no one else does it besides me. Today, $100,000 in credit. Now, their discount's $8,000. If you do it now during the webinar, and you call that office now, Zell, I do it for $5,000. $5,000. $5,000 on one of these cards is $50 a month. That's called financing the dream. And you write it off at the same time. So there's no excuse to that. Got it so far? Next, if I want 100,000 of personal and business, then it'd be 10 grand if I just double the number. But if you did both at the same time, all right, while I'm on the webinar now with you, you could do it literally for $6,999. Save a little bit more money. See, I can't partner with you to 100,000 of personal and business because that's what it takes to get to the auto income process. It's just the truth. So again, there's your goal. Okay? If it was done now, and I'm going to say it's a Zell. Let's say your budget's $50,000. Okay? Instead of 5, it's $39.99. Let's say it's $25,000. Okay? You start what Linda did. Linda spent $2,000. It costs $26 a month to finance the dream. So again, instead of $2,500, it's $19.99. I'm always going to work with anybody who wants to work out a program with me, as long as they make a commitment, they follow through, because I'm going to. And that's the ultimate goal. So what do? Take your picture of Zell, now. There you go, Ray Reynolds Financial Services.com. You call the office right away, they'll help you too. These discount prices are only good during the webinar. After that, you blew it, sorry. They can't give a discount like I do. I'm the founder of the organization, I can give it away. But it's still got to pay the bills here too. 800-254-9506. The goal is like when I started the Ray Reynolds University in 2000, in 2001. I wanted to change the world. I still do. But I had something to stop me. 2009, we took one of my yachts in the backyard. I had 3 of them. And I ended up dying in a coma because someone had a virus, didn't tell anybody. Kind of sucks. So if you want to win the game of business, you got to play with the guy that wrote the book. There's 1,000 steps, rules, and tools. 1,000 steps. What do? The Millionaire's Founders Kit. The Millionaire's Founders Kit is what we need today. Is very simple because it gives us the steps, rules, and tools that we need to master here to become a puppet master. As we play this game, remember, at the Bonaventure for 32 years in Los Angeles, downtown, 32 years, second largest advertiser, I sold the Millionaire's Founders Kit for $5,000 a set, and that was the goal. Today, all right, there's me in that coma. It's amazing. The day before, I was on cloud 9. I got 3 yachts in the backyard, organization with $3.7 billion, having fun, helping people. And I take out the yacht with 72 people, the middle yacht, no problem, why not? Next day, I'm in a damn coma. I died at 5:41. Kind of sucks. I'm hearing before I got to die, my wife freaking out. She's calling Ron at the office, my district manager. Instead of helping her, he drives a U-Haul truck to the office to steal my books and CDs. Tom, my IT manager, sells my websites and phone numbers to a porn site. The highest bidder because I got 50 million people in my database because I had one of the largest infomercials in the world. Oh shit. The nurse asked my wife if I was a donor. Damn. See, I bet you wouldn't lease a piece of property to a friend and family, would you? You'd rather take a stranger. Unfortunately, we've been burned from friends and family sometimes. So if you want to play the game and want to win with me, we're going to get you a copy of the Millionaire's Founders Kit. The office is going to give it to you for $1,000. I give it away for $4.99 while you're on the webinar. So if you want a half price, it's a now. It's a Zell. And what do we get to do? Now, here's the problem with all of you, and I'm sorry, I just think it's a problem. And I want to give you the solution. See, we're all going to die. We're going to die. I don't know if it's today or 50 years from now. I hope 50 years from now, we'll see what happens. I died once in a coma and got to come back. I've been in 2 comas so far. Kind of sucks. I have this event coming up. It's called Planning to Die. It's going to be in this room, or also online too. What are we going to do? The workshop is coming. I want you to write it down. It is June 18th at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So 4 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, all the way to 8 o'clock. You might be there for 4 hours. I don't like taking breaks. So if you need a potty break, maybe you have to watch from the restroom or something. All right, I don't know. But again, I don't take breaks. Why would I do that? That'd be a waste of time. So pre-register, you got to call the office. Call the office and say, I want to pre-register for that class. So the bottom line is, do you want to learn how to plan to die? Because I'm going to teach you how to plan to live. Is that okay? Simple. Now, I like goodies. You like goodies? I watched this guy on TikTok the other day, and he's doing this, and he's standing in front of one of my cars. One of the cars belonging to the corporation. And he's saying, look at my car. You see the license plate that said incorporating you? That's mine. Wee! Look at it when you see the TikTok video. It's like a damn joke. So I like goodies. You like goodies? See, here's what happens with you and me on Friday and Saturday. I go through your case with you. I've analyzed 50 million people so far. I show them exactly what it takes to get to 750 score in 90 working days. Sperry and TransUnion and Equifax. Isn't that the goal? Simple to do. All right, so again, you're stuck with me. Like today, live, now. You have to do what I ask you to, please. You cannot break the 2 rules. You cannot apply for credit during the program and crash your rapid score and kill the history. If you do, then I got to start over. And I'm not doing that for free. I'm going to charge you a fee or close your case. See, the only thing that happens with a client who gets pissed off at me, they can, all right, take the fact that I'm going to tell them what to do, and they screwed up. If you screw up, own your screw up. Because if you don't, I might sue you for $100 million. I don't like people who lied about me 2 years ago. It pissed me off. I will help anybody, even the devil. But again, do not screw up, and if you do, blame yourself. Do not blame me. Because I will help everybody. When you jack up a card or drop your score, get stuck, can't get any more, or you want to apply for credit because I got you all this history. I got one earlier, Capital One, what happened with that card? Well, it said no, but then when I called back, they gave me $100,000. Bullshit. That was my history. Don't you dare take credit for my work. See, they like to get a fast one over me. Then when you look at the credit file, you know the 2 cards you said you didn't get, you've been using them, they got balances on them. Some people lie. And I can always tell the liars and the buyers because we can see it on the credit file. We can't lie to each other. Isn't that fun? We get to tell the truth that'll set us free. So if you violate, please understand, you will pay for the new rapid or basically the violation fee. And what happens when you drop the score, now we have to analyze you 4 more times. Analyzation costs $250. So stop. Please don't screw my program up. Write down today's date. See, if you follow through today and you do what I tell you to do for 90 days, you're going to see the difference in your life. And then guess what we get to do? We get to win the game of business. There's me in that damn coma. That's an oh shit day. Oh shit. The nurse wanted my wife to know if I'm a donor. Lucky they didn't see the pink dot on my driver's license. They were to rip out my heart, take it away. I got a choice that day. The choice while I was in that coma was stay in peace or go back. My wife's freaking out. I said, go back, go back. And that's what I got to do. Now, the moment I said that, because I died at 5:41, the nurse dropped her clipboard because the machine went beepity beep again. I wish I could have jumped and said, boom. It would have been funny at least, but I couldn't do that. So I got to come back and help you and tell the story of all the things I had to go through. I didn't want to do that. I just like showing the goodies. But nowadays I got to tell you the story behind the goodies. Now, let's understand. I moved 24 times with a lot of shitty people by the time I'm 11 and a half years old. Going to school in Watts, Torrance, and Long Beach, good areas. Isn't that fun? I've been shot, I've been knifed. That kind of sucks. But you know what? I still got faith and persistence because I want to follow through. See, don't complain about what you went through. Listen to the lessons you've learned while you went through it. See, it's simple. God's delays aren't God's denials. Now, here's an assignment for you. You ready? I want you to get out your driver's license today. I want you to get out your insurance and your registration of your car. I want them changed. I want, first of all, them change the address because it's your home address. And a bumpity bump, the problem at a Sam's Club, they're going to sue the registered owner, which is you. And you gave a stranger your home address. As highly intelligent you are, that's kind of stupid, isn't it? So I want those things changed like now. Is that okay? I'm going to repackage your whole life. Got it? The whole life. I want you to do what I tell you to do. Now, hit my head, hit the light. Yeah, it hurt. These people here, let's kind of get out of the way. I don't know why I could just jump up 2 feet, 13 feet in the air and kick the ceiling, which is fun. Why not? Can't you? So what did I do? Now, maybe you don't know this, but my grandfather, which through my research I found because I met him 3 times. He didn't give a shit either. He's Richard Bishop. He won the Olympics in 1932, Los Angeles. They called him Coach Bishop, Roosevelt High. But then I think he looks like Al Capone anyway. So there's Grandpa. Thank you. He didn't care. Oh, well. Maybe that's why I can jump so high. So if we plan the problem, we can get past go. If we understand credit repairs are fraud because the Federal Trade Commission says so, and we look at with Section 611, we can find out what we can do for ourselves to rebuild our credit too. We don't have to lie. All cards fluctuate. That means every card you got in your personal wallet needs a sticky. Write it down, 25-29% rule. These cards don't fluctuate. So you have an emergency, you know what card to use now. Because you jacked up the wrong card. That's why most of you have shitty credit anyway. When you screw up your credit, you get stuck for 3 to 6 years. That's a long time. I don't think people should have shitty credit in the first place. So these cards do not fluctuate. You can maintain a 750 score if you do what I tell you to do. We call it raise rules and tools. Can you learn to master those too? All right. So I'm going to hold your hand every step of the way. Go to the classes with me too. Have some fun. We're going to do a rapid refresh. Push the score up, up, and away. Don't worry, 45 years ago there was a problem. We're with Harold Stokes and Ken Yarwell. We turned it into gifted money and a rapid score. I created that too. Rapid refresh. Block the shit and push the score up, up, and away. Get some more cards and balance your debt. It's okay. So the rapid refresh we're going to do is that as well. So if you just want a 750 from me, okay, let's rebuild you. Let's give you cards 3 to 5,000 to 10,000. Rapid rescore for at least 3 months as well. Boost your score. And my paralegal team will actually dispute anything you got for 9 months for free. The offer sells this for $1,500. The discount through me during the webinar is $9.99. If you did it now, and a zow. See, this is how you line yourself up to be a what? CFO. You get CFO ready. That's what our goal should be. Chief Financial Officer. Now, if you have a corporation, if you allow me to build it with you, for you, the credit, I'll do that too. I'm going to add history to you and the corporation. Now, I'm going to charge you about $2,500 and give you $25,000. So I want to give you 10 times your money back. I want to analyze you, add history, and pop credit as soon as possible. All right, that discount, while it's online with me now, is $19.99. Say you save another 500 bucks. But again, what do? You get to go to level 1 in setup as well. And fun, more classes with me. Because I like having people like you. It's fun. But again, that's $19.99 today. There's that Zelle. All right, and what do you want to do? You can always call the office right away. Because they're there to help you. My call centers are there to help you. You're stuck with me no matter what. So what do? My problem basically in 87, 88, and 89, I had a problem. I had $53 million of credit cards. This is 10, part of a collection of 62 million. Okay, so what do? I got $53 million of credit cards and they're shrinking my limits and scaring the crap out of me. My first book called basically Buckets of Money, I wrote 3 versions after that. I took $4.6 million of credit and I literally loaned out 10,000 a piece and I created a matrix. You can learn that in the book as well. And I created this 41 divisions, 18 months, 190,000 a month. The net and the assets and the notes behind that were $1.1 billion. So this is where I helped design cash flow for your pick time, because that's what it did. So I just needed it for what I was doing. You can do the same thing too if you want to, but it's going to be up to you to follow through. So the goal is we can build a matrix and use credit as a tool. Again, we get to play the game of what? Business, and we get to win. That's what it was always to me, winning the game of business. So you have a choice today. You can go back to what you're doing yesterday. All right, I don't think you did anything different yesterday or the day before. Or you can do it today and move forward with me. And we get to play the game. The goal would always be to win the game of business. But it's going to be up to you. Every class and everything we do, you're stuck with me. I help every client personally. So do you want to be a millionaire? It's a yes or no. By the way, the answer is no. Okay? The corporation wants to be a millionaire. Got it so far? If we take a corporation in 9 divisions, I can daisy chain credit to $1 million of credit. I can take each division and have a different franchise or a different piece of property. What am I building? A corporate umbrella through the division process that I invented in 85, 86. A division on a dashboard that I set up in 87 uses tax ID. Add history, no problem. And what do? I don't want tax IDs for divisions till after I daisy chain the credit. Once I daisy chain, then I want separate billing. Let's understand. This is what they're going to offer you today in the office. It's very simple. So take a picture. All right, this will be if you want with or without credit, 3, 9, or 12. If you want me to take a card that I have and add you or your divisions to the card, and I can ask for separate billing, let me know. See, the reason you want me to always do the credit files for the divisions is my dashboard sets up the credit files. All right, since 87, that's what I do all the time. So the ultimate goal is very simple as we play this game to win. If you're going to partner with me, all right, today it's a giveaway. Today only is giveaway. Okay, I'm going to give you divisions at 99 bucks each. That's right. So you can get 9 divisions today along in the webinar. You can't call an hour from now or yesterday or tomorrow or the next day. They will not honor it. So right now, 9 divisions for $9.99. Simple. Okay, so let's understand. If you partner with me, you have to decide, do I want a storage unit, a Wendy's? Do I want an apartment complex? If you say apartment complex, part of that, you're going to need 72 divisions minimum. So here you got 9, 18, 36, and 72. So you decide what you want. Now remember, divisions to get a line of credit have to be 2 years. We can get credit cards daisy chain now to the division process as we build those up and away. Normally I'd say this is a Zelle. That way you can save 5%. You don't have to use that on a card. Today, if you use a card, they'll charge you 5%. So call that number, 800-254-9506 now, because I might not offer it the rest of the day. What's a corporation? It's a legal person. Huh, he's homeless, boo-hoo-hoo. I was homeless, stayed out of a trash can, came out of the coma in 2011. We went to the house. I got kicked out of my house. They told me it wasn't mine anymore. Everything was gone. I had 50 guns at my head, Coast Guard, police, helicopters, saying, Ray, this is not your house anymore. What the what? Everything was gone. So this guy's a liar. He's in his jammies. If he had lost his job, drive Uber, Lyft, DoorDash, go to the church for the food for the kids. So we all know he can get a job. He's just lazy. What did I do? It's pretty simple. I have 3 divisions of me in 5 closet divisions. I've always had extra divisions to make sure, because I'm afraid to be broke and need to have a trash can. So I want you to understand something. There I am in the damn coma, 2011. I took my 3 divisions of me in my 5 closets. Why I use the number 8. I was born on the 8th. 8 and 0 to infinity beyond. Perfect numbers. So I took this and I built $1 million of credit in 6 weeks. 6 weeks. I bought my wife her next dream house. Why do people stay down? I don't understand. If I can repackage myself going back to hell and back and do it again and again, why can't you? Because I know the rules and tools, and most of them I wrote anyway. We're going to be winning the game of business. I like corporate assets, don't you? Isn't that fun? Let's play my way for a while, because I think your way sucks. Sorry. Now, when we analyze you, we have a problem. First of all, most of you have Credit Karma, which is okay in the beginning, but there's only 2 bureaus. I need Experian. I need Experian now. It's going to get to the point of cases I'm going to say, I'm not doing a damn thing until you sign up for an analytical 750. I need Experian because I need to tag in to what? Chase, personal business. They use Experian. It's not there. Yeah, I got him a 639 he had, got him 828, no problem. And this score went up and away. That's the goal. But again, I need you to understand, all right, the updates and what need to be done now have to be through the 3 bureaus. We need to see all 3. And the best tool you have is a company that's going to analyze you, the first one for free, and tell you what to do every 46 days, as I'm going to work with you too, every other week. Now, here's my problem. If you have a Capital One on the credit file, I don't know which one it is. Your responsibility is to call the office and say, this is a Venture 1. It's a Quicksilver 1, or a Platinum. Okay, or is it a Green Spark, Gold, or what? Or is it a Blue? See, you need to be part of the program. If not, it's not going to work. If you ever screwed up American Express or Chase, I need to know that. They never forgive you. But if I do a division of you, I can get around that as long as you have no intent to do fraud. But it's up to you. So the rapid refresh, understand, rapid does nothing. It stays flat until you do something. A rapid rescore and a rapid scoring goes up and away in your score as long as you do your part. I tell you to reduce the debt on this, do this and that. And you go, I did it all. No, you didn't do crap. If you just reduce the debt, it'll take you up to 3 months to do anything. Rapid pushes it, what, 9 days, 3 days, 96 points? Up and away, and creates green lights and blocks your crappy credit. Rapid works. A rapid rescore costs $500. You blow it, you screw it up, you're paying $500 again. If it runs out, you pay $500 again. You'll find out one thing, I'm honest and blunt to the point. If you do what you're told to do, all rapids push you to 750 and above. All of them. You say you need 100 points. It's a rapid refresh. It's an expedite. But it's $1,000. It's expensive. Don't worry, an escrow, they charge you $2,200. So if you want 100 points plus, it's $9.99 by Zelle. It's simple. It takes 45 working days. You decide what you want. what's in your budget as well. There's your Zelle. Simple to do. Oh, by the way, there's that phone number you should be calling that now. 800-254-9506. Now, I'm going to tell you the truth. You might not like the truth, but it will set you free. Is that okay if I tell you the truth? Now, if you're in a basic credit rebuilding program for $500, $1,000, and you're getting some credit, that's okay. The goal is to give you back your money. If you'd like a corporation, would you like a tax ID, you can go to level 1 and setup, and I'll guarantee you 10,000 of credit. 10,000, even more. But again, what do? You use L999 or you call the office, you work with your specialist right away. And then you focus on divisions and process. But again, it's up to you. Remember, corporation's a legal person, it's right there. I'm not here to be CPA and attorney, I just want to show you what's public record. What do? If we have to reduce debt, we get supply for cash. That's why we do that as well. There's a solution for a problem. Every time there's a problem, it came with a solution. Now, if you're military or your family is a military, I want you to get the access code, all right, for Navy. So write down, you'll get Navy. If you're a military, thank you for your service. Okay, very simple. Access code, that's what I want you to get. I got mine because I was part of this government silly thing when I was a kid. They sucked me down, they didn't care if I die. That's another story too. So military. Now I've had like Torrance, who's watching right now. Torrance had everything maxed out. He got a 550 score, it sucks. I lined him up for Navy, got him 20,000, helps reduce the debt. Got it so far? So again, lines of credit in Navy. See, these, we don't have to be 2 years now. Not on this one. So to reduce debt. Our goal is to win the game of business, and you're stuck with me till we win. Okay? So I created the dashboards that allowed tax ID in 1987. We're going to build credit reports, cash. Now here's an example. Here's a client for you. They're being analyzed today. This is number 6112. All right, so they started in the program. There's 661 across the board. Here's what happens. Now let's do the collection accounts. Here we have collection accounts. Now, when you dispute things in the process for verification, as Ken and I wrote rules and tools, it was called prove it or remove it. Credit bureaus and creditors not lying, okay? So here you have collection accounts. We can go around those things, and maybe they'll charge them all off. That would be great if they do. If they don't, down the road, you might have to negotiate a couple of dollars and solve the problem. And the next thing is we have to realize you have no credit, really. You have this $4,800, okay, Sam's. Wow, it's 4%. So now look what we did. You screwed up American Express, it's right here. So you screwed them up, you didn't pay them. All right, but you didn't screw up Chase. See, that's a question we're going to ask all of you. Did you screw up Chase or American Express? Because now I'll target Chase cards, but then I have to understand something. I must get all three. They're a member of analytical750.com, which is great because we need that. So this person here is we're going to push it up and away, rebuild it, and get into the 750 and build them some credit. This will take about 60 days for them to get some good cards, but I might have to get some starter cards. Starter card can be 500 to 3,000. We need something reporting here. That's what's important. Here we have the next one. It's 50, all right? 53, 50, 53, okay. So here we have this client here, and what are we looking at? Very simple, all right? We have these scores, 670. Now at a 670, I can go after American Express Gold or Platinum's personal business. That's not a problem. My problem here is there's no inquiries on TransUnion, but here we go. We got basic GM Financial. And then we have all these. See, inquiries crash rapid rescores. And that's the problem we got. So here we have a client that's 50-53. We have collections. All right, no problem getting around this, but then you crash a rapid rescore. You had a bankruptcy in 2018. Did you seal your record? See, the thing that bothers me is like, I'm not here to be an attorney, but let's understand something. Okay, bankruptcy code says Federal Protection Act. That's to protect you. You can seal the record so it can't go on your credit file. All right, statewide puts them on there because they sell it to the bureaus. Bankruptcy court doesn't talk to credit bureaus. Got it? So anyway, we got to go around it. There's different things we get to do. Again, this person went up because of rapid. Look at it right there. 71 points, 6 points, 29 points. Rapid's pushing it up and away. They're part of Analytical 750, but then they got inquiries. Okay, they signed up basically in 4.7. Luckily, they did all the inquiries on 4.7. Why? Because they didn't crash Rapid Rescore. It wasn't in place yet. What do we get to do? All right, any problem, American Express or Chase, I need to know those because they're some of the best cards. There's only 10 cards anyway. So here we have basically 20%, 8% all across. You don't need the authorized user, by the way. Okay, you have an open sky card, no problem. Now that you have a Capital One there, is it secured? If they're secured, we got to get you a big boy or girl card and then get rid of the secure cards. Dashboards show them as secured. So we got to get rid of those, okay? Need to know the answer. Did you screw up American Express or Chase as we rebuild you? As we do this, let's keep in mind, all right? They get a rebuild with $10,000 of credit. I'm going to give them 10 times their money. That's the goal. Here is 5961. You see the graph? See the up and down? This is what this person's doing. Up and down, up and down. I say, stop, stop, stop. It's screwing it up. Here we have an inquiry. All right, we got a Symphony Bank. Oh, good. All right, on 422. You signed up in 1218. Okay, you get a rebuild and a rapid 10,000. Your specialist is Priscilla. Okay, no problem. But we build it up. You brought it down, up and down, up and down. You keep screwing it up. Collection on one, collection on the other. I need to see all three bureaus. You're giving me two because that's all Credit Karma gives you. Again, you need someone to hold your hand a little bit more. Okay, you did an inquiry. That's a violation. This is a case that's going to be subject to termination. They'll probably be terminated. They have to understand, we have to analyze it 4 more times, 4 more, and do a new rapid. We're not doing that for free. We didn't ask you to apply and screw it up. You did that on you. So you have to own your screw up. If you don't, the reality is, guess what? Your case is closed. See, we got, look at this. Here's the typical client. It's just the way you have to look at it. They all have 500 to 2,000 cards, shitty cards, shitty limits. I got to get you 5 to 10,000 at a time. You know what it's like to balance a $500 damn card at 29%? It's impossible. Then we got 88. We got all these pieces. So you have Capital One. Let's understand Capital One. We go to the dashboard. You log on, act like you're going to make a payment, and on the right hand says, I want. Click I want. Left hand side now opens up. Second to the bottom, increase limits. Do that every 46 days. Let's increase. Now, there's only 2 things you can do on a card. Only 2. Pay it down or increase the limit. Pay it down or increase limit. We have to balance this crap that you have here. And some of the creditors are good, but it's crap because look at the limits. They're crap. We have to rebuild this. You have no green lights. Okay, what do? Rapid pushed you up, then you dropped it. What dropped it? The utilization, and you did an inquiry. So I think you ought to stop that. What do you think? Let's get around it. But again, you're subject to be terminated. We got to find out for Priscilla, what is your conversation with her, and what is our game plan. I'm not going to waste and do analyzations all the time because you keep screwing up. You get 4 in the program, that's all you get. If you screw up, please own your screw up. Don't blame me for your screw up. This is 5996. Jake's your specialist. Rapid's pushing it up. All of a sudden, then we all need an inquiry. Oh, goody. Here's an inquiry, okay? I hope you didn't crash the Rapid. Rapids are good for 90 days, so you probably didn't crash it. So you need to talk to Jake, figure out what we're trying to do. The new account is Westlake Financial. That $10,000 loan that you got, because we pushed you up in Rapid, all right, was it a car or something? Tell us what you got. You have a Chapter 7 bankruptcy just a year ago. That should have been sealed. Every one of you should learn how to seal your record in the first place because it's on there because you didn't do your job. Somebody let you down. Someone turned your CPA. They don't bother because they just made their money to file the bankruptcy. Okay. Now here we have no credit, no revolving. So I've got to get you starter cards, probably 2 or 3 cards, start it up and away, and build it up. How do I build it up? If you do an inquiry. All right, every inquiry cost me 46 days. You have 2 analyzations, so we got to find out from Jake what has been the game plan here. You need to communicate. We believe in communication all the time. Again, what do? We got 56, 55. So here we got basically, it's a $25,000. At least you're getting somewhere. See, everyone should have 50 to 100,000 period, 29% utilization, 71,000 of safety for that oh shit day, month, week, or year. Here's Christopher. Okay, no problem. It's a rebuild. It's 25,000. You signed up. You see what we did for Rapid? Whee! And then you dropped it. We brought it up. You brought it down. You killed my Rapid. What the hell's wrong with you? I don't get it. Inquiries on the 17th. Why would you do that when we're close to popping your credit and then you drop the score? Look what happened. We're up and away weeks ago, and now you screwed it up. You dropped 35 damn points. That's on you. I'm not the one to do the inquiry. You did. My inquiries I put as a duplication and removed them. What do we do? Look at all the credit. We jacked up everything. Here we have Capital One. We need to increase the limit, pay it down. Okay, get Apple. Okay, good, no problem. You could get to the point you could balance this. Now, this is 4 months to 6 months. You're going to have to balance the score and get it back on track. You see, these cards all should have been 10,000. Again, we have an Amex of 10. Now, 15, sorry. Now, let's watch. Amex here shows a balance in 71% because it's a blue card. If it was gold and platinum, it wouldn't show at all. See, they don't fluctuate. Again, I have to rebuild this person, but I need them to listen. Do we really want to waste time? No. Our goal is stop the damn inquiries, listen and learn, let's play the game, let's win. But you're subject to termination because you did the inquiries. You're hurting, you're playing push me, pull me. You got to stop that crap. Plus, you need to be part of analytical750.com. Here this person is. Okay. Here we have 670, 668, 667. Okay. I get to see all three reports simultaneously. All right. It's a rebuilt, rapid 10,000 of credit. George is the specialist. No problem. Great. Hey, please no inquiries. Don't screw it up, please. All right. So what do we get to do? Very simple. Here we have the bottom of this. We have Chase. Well, we know you didn't screw it up. That's good. All right, we got First Bank. Okay, American what? And then we have Kickoff. Kickoff, the founders of Kickoff, Chime, and all this stuff, and owning and Cash Call and SpeedyCash.com and all this stuff. They came out of my billionaire boot camp in 2008. Do you not understand that? So if we balance this debt, I can push you to 750 score. Not hard to do. Rapid will push you up. Okay, and did you ever screw up American Express or Chase? Well, Chase is there, so that's a no. There's an American Express card. Now, what is their goal? Here they want a rapid 10,000. I mean, this is a person that should have a business and auto income. 4 months from now, this can be a different story and getting to an escrow and getting up to 100,000 a month. All right, they need to upgrade to 100,000 of credit like now. If I was you, I'd call that specialist today and upgrade with the discount I gave today. They're not authorized to do it tomorrow, so you better do it now. All right, so we have 6111. It's a rebuilt. Chris says there's no credit with this person. Could be, could not. Now we have a late payment. Lates kill credit, period. If you have to drive a Uber, Lyft, DoorDash, or have a garage sale, never be late on anything. You're killing your credit. Talk to us. Find out what it is. See if we can help you some more. Late payment. See, what happens now, I have to have 3 currents, okay, to be able to rebuild it. Now, understand, if you have this is a late payment on a credit card revolving, we don't dispute those ever because they'll close the account. Don't listen to those ding-dongs on TikTok. Let's remove the late payment. Then you lose the card. Simple. Because then you lied and said, it's not mine. I wasn't late. Again, what do we got? We're maxed out, and most of these cards aren't big ones. Some big ones on the bottom there. We got Chase, American Express. Okay. All right, I'm sorry, I might have to sell something or do something to reduce debt. Supply credit turns into cash. Let's rebalance this. That's all we got to do. Here we have 6107, 6107. Okay, 724s across the board. I love that. Brandy's your specialist. Now watch, it says MIM, millionaire in the making. Now we're in the 700s. Here's my problem. This person should actually commit to 100,000. Why? I got to add history to it. If I build to 25, then I have to start over to get the next 75,000. If I add history now, I can do it simultaneously. They're at 724s now. So what do? There's no inquiries. So this person, number 6107, better analyze, right? What? Increase today. Because I'm giving a hell of a discount today. Not done today, then you miss the opportunity. Balance the debt. Capital One, increase the limits as well. We have cards in the bottom. Here's a $25,000 card, American Express, and balance all that. I could push this person 100,000 credit in 6 weeks right now if they just upgraded today. But again, that's basically up to you. What do we do next? Here we have 6109. All right, we got analytical 750. We got all these collection counts. We have late payments. The lates are going to keep killing you. We got to get to the point we're not late anymore. Talk to us. Communicate. What is the goal? What are we trying to do? Rebuild 10,000 of credit. Okay. All right. So what we have to do is what we need to do. Look at it. You know, he screwed up Capital One. Don't worry. I'll block and get you another one anyway. So what do we have? Capital One. It's a $300 shit card, and it's 106%. It's easy to bring it down. Bring it down. Let me build you up. And I know we got the self-lead. They were in that boot camp as well. So what do we get to do? Let's rebuild this person. Any problem, American Express or Chase? Here is 6110. Rebuilt, rapid, 10,000 of credit. Chris is your specialist, good. But again, my worst score during pandemic was a 240. So what do? No inquiries, keep it that way, please. Don't screw up the program. You have no credit. So I have to pop you starter cards, get them on the dashboard, make a couple little payments, and build you bigger cards up, and away. But again, your package is only 10,000. Again, believe it or not, they should upgrade to that 100,000 because they're going to need it. And add history now. If not, it'll take a little longer. If you do what I tell you now, it's basically 3 or 4 months at the most. If you do it after the fact, it's 9 months. Here we have 6108. We're almost 700 across the board. Good. What do? You signed up, but you did an inquiry the 22nd. I pray to God you did not do the inquiry when there's a rapid rescore. You sign up, then you apply for credit. So we need to find out, hopefully you didn't screw up that LA card. That card's only maybe 1,000 or 2,000 anyway. It's a crap card. But again, what do we have? Here we have $1,000 cards. We got one American Express at 15. We have a Capital One here at 6,500. Another American Express, again, zero balance. So if we balance all this correctly, all right, that will push you up to, and this person should be thinking about 100,000 of personal and probably business at the same time. But again, I don't know their story yet. I will get to know that, and I'll get to know you. What do you want us to do for you? From here, we have 6106. You're in the 500s. That sucks. No inquiries. That's good. This is Chris, and they get 10,000 of credit. We rebuilt. Here we have Capital One at what? 16,005, 62%. Sure, you got to Chase and American Express. Don't screw these up, please. But the American Express is a combo card. Did you screw up American Express by themselves? I need to know the answer to that. From there, balancing this debt. This person here, I can push them out, listen carefully, to 720 in 3 months from now. 3 months, and I can get them 100,000 of credit. Hopefully they want that in for their corporation. So I'd say upgrade right away, but it's up to you. Here we have 5026, and you can tell they have no difference with analytical.com. Analytical750.com is to help you, and I need a spearing, and it's missing. I've already popped you Chase cards. I've popped you basically Capital One, all right, Merrick Bank, Capital One, Chase, all this. Look at all the cards. See the little dots? I popped all those. But again, what do we got? We have to look at the credit we have left. From here, it's 100,000. It's $1 million in the making. Brandy's your specialist. She is our supervisor for the floor. You've had 14 analyzations. That's ridiculous. We've had to do what for 14 damn analyzations? We lost our assets. You only get 4 in this program. How do we get to 14 without billing you? That sucks. So here, look at all this. Okay, 21,000 Chase. Venture 1,000 more American Express. So there's a problem, American Express. Did you screw them up in the past, or you couldn't verify the bank account? But again, look what Rapid's doing for you. It's pushing you up, and away. Okay, look at this. Come on, it was shit down here. 600 score, up in a 760. It's 100 points. But again, what do we need to do? Okay, number one, I got to talk to Brandy because she should be charging for those rapid rescores. All right, and those analyzation. That's ridiculous. Okay, so again, if you want to upgrade for where you're at today, $999 gives you 10,000 more credit in a corp and tax ID, and you get to the class. And it could be an additional 10,000. But again, what do? Corporations illegal. What again? May sue or be sued. So what we have to understand something today. I'm with you at every class and everything we do every step of the way. I've done it with every client that I've done over the years. I've analyzed 50 million people so far. I want to be next. Picture of this, supply turns into cash. That'll help you reduce debt. That would be the goal. All right, from here, what do we do next? I'm building cash credit off the dashboards I set up in 87 to tax ID. You become a great CFO. There's the goal. I'd like you to call Monday after 10 o'clock Pacific Standard Time to the office and answer some questions for them. I have a meeting every morning at 7:30 and 8:30 called Setting the Tone for the Day. I make sure I set the tone for every person in this office because I'm responsible to make sure we get our job done. And you know 800-254-9506, the goal. Now, the goal for me is to repackage you like Humpty Dumpty. That would be my goal, to rebuild you my way. Sorry, I'm pushy, I'm direct, and I won't fight with some of my clients. I do it all the time. I'm not proud of fighting with them, but I'm proud of me doing what needs to be done. See, sorry, you need to be told what to do because sometimes you're stubborn, you think you know it all. I don't know it all. When it comes to this, I'm the best of the best. So what do we do? Winning the game of business. Today, you should have gave us 10 people. Tomorrow, I start at 6 o'clock in the morning to 5 o'clock in the afternoon, every Saturday, unless it was a holiday. That means tomorrow, you could give us referrals today and give us 10 email addresses. What does that do for you? If they buy anything, you get 10% of store credit, or you get a Zelle right away. But it's up to you. It's called make a friend, make a buck. That was the goal. So today, I'd like you to think about joining my team with me. All right, what are we going to do? We're going to basically referral or affiliate program. So again, what the goal would be. So understand, we have the ability to play the game to win, and that's what we're trying to do, is winning that game of business every step of the way. So the main thing we have to do today is figure out, okay, do I want to repackage myself? Do I want to do personal business or both? I say both because it's an auto income. I believe what you need is an auto income to get through the process. When I started the Reynolds University, that was my dream in 2001. And I got to $1 million a day, by the way. Then I died in a coma. It kind of slowed me down to get to come back 2011. Then we had the pandemic. Then we had this, we had that. There's always something, isn't there? But again, I like to repackage you and teach you how to win the game of business. One of my first series 49 years ago. So we have the ability to play the game to win, and that's the goal. Every one of us have the ability to win the game of business, and that's the ultimate goal. Do you want to be a millionaire? Please say no. I mean, I'm sorry, these ding-dongs on TikTok and YouTube, all right, all the time, and you know, all that silly stuff, and all right, what do we have on Google? I'm rich, and you got these guys sitting in chairs. I'm rich, shut up. I mean, I like to tell Grant to shut the blank up. I mean, he's full of crap, it's ridiculous. I like to challenge him in front of a stage because I basically cut out his BS. And don't worry, he bought my books years ago too. That's okay. I still have the receipt, Grant. Isn't that fun? So understand, do you want to be a millionaire? Hell no. Do you want your corporation to be a millionaire? Hell yeah. See, that's a corporation with 9 divisions, $1 million of credit, and 9 divisions that have 9 what? Franchises, piece of property. We get to play the game. Divisions today, if they're done now, between now and 4 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, it has to be done today. And if it's not done, this is the price you're going to pay. It's very simple. It's only the difference is between the webinar, I give a discount. And I'll share it with the specialist in the office anyway. So the bottom line today, this is the price you'll pay. If you did it now, you get 9 for $9.99 if it's a Zelle or card. Difference is, again, if you want to do a real estate process in apartment complex, you're going to have to get about 72. 9, 18, 36, 72. The divisions can get credit cards in daisy chain. They can't get a line of credit till they're 2 years old. So we want to set them as right away. And that would be the ultimate goal for all of you. That's why I always try to push them as much as I can. $100,000 of credit today, I gave it at $5,000, half price. If you want $100,000 of personal business, I gave it for $7,000 today, if it was done today. If it's not done today, that offer goes away. Go to the office, call them, and they'll give you the normal price. You can't say, well, Ray offered that. No, I told you flat out from Ray's mouth to your ears, the answer is no. If it's done now, you get the opportunity. The opportunity goes when I'm done talking today. Simple. 4 o'clock, it's over. That's not going to happen. 7,000 is 100,000 of personal business. No problem. What do? It's a Zelle. And what do? You call the office right away in case you have to use a card. And then they charge you 5% more because the bank charges us. It's just the truth. Now, again, I would like you to do a Yelp review for me, please. If you heard anything you liked today, if you did one before, do it again, because there was a little snag on the scam. Now it's fixed again. But if you don't like me, leave me the blank alone, because I'm just going to tell the truth. And that's the ultimate goal, again, to get you past go. Being a puppet master, I like the fact that I can run businesses and basically not run them myself. Third party, winning the game of business. We got to look at all the things that other people do. I've helped over 1,000 rich and famous people to become puppet masters. You know, I was helping the Dodgers, the Angels, the Clippers, and the Lakers, and all these people. Why? Because they get money, and then after they retire, then what do? A lot of them go broke, and that's no fun. We have the ability to play the game to win. Shaq's a puppet master. Warren Buffett's a puppet master. What are they doing? They're winning the game of business. All right, and that's what I want to teach you and hold your hand to do the same thing. Well, what do? We play and we win the game, and it's a division process. We don't bring the pain home. That's not acceptable. I will not bring the pain home. I can have the shittiest day in the world. I'll drive to the main gate, to the next gate. It's almost 5,000 feet to the main house, and then my private office there too. Everything I had, good or bad, leaves behind me. My goal is to go home and spoil my wife, chase around the house and my kids. A man should learn to bite his tongue and shut up. One of my books called Bite Your Tongue, Live Longer. You don't need to dump on your wife. That's what brings the pain home. All right, you got to man up. That's my opinion about a man. A woman, all right, they're the greatest gift that God gave us, in my opinion. Some of the smartest, beings it is. Me, I just have 1,013 divisions here because I'm playing the game to win. You want to play? Then you have to look at boring and steady with me today. We're going to go after all these little things in your city, from the laundromats to the dry cleaning to the car wash to the storage unit to the apartment complex. We're going to partner up as I build you the credit to finance it, because you couldn't do it because you didn't have the money to get the honey. Well, I'm going to help you get the money and finance it and write it off on your taxes. Don't worry, I'm the only one who does this anyway. So we get to play that game. We get to play that game to win. I think you should go to your main street today and look at all these things around you, the Wendy's, the Taco Bell, all the pieces, storage units. Did you take a picture of that earlier today? I hope you did. I laminated it, printed in color. Refrigerator, kitchen table, desk at work. There's your future. That's what I want to do for you. But it takes 100,000. We got to decide, are we putting 25,000 in, 50, or 75? Because we're going to share a piece. Your division's part of the escrow. That means you and I are working, holding hands, and singing Kumbaya. I've done this since 1987. I'd like to get you to 10,000, 100,000 a month if you allow me to, but it's going to be up to you. So as we do this, we're going to be winning the game of business together. Since I wrote this series and created it, it might as well be me. So our goal is simple. As we play this game, it's the game to win. Now, what happens in my coaching programs, there's two types of coaching. One that I coach you to do whatever you do, that's fine, or one coaching that you partner with me. Here's the list you'll need, so take a picture of that list too. If you partner with me, this is what you need. Because we're going to get to the escrow, you get a little bit of money, 4,000 or 5,000 a month, and then we want to raise it to 10. We're going to take 6 months to build a reserve so that you don't get all of the money up front, about 50% when we close an escrow. I have escrows coming up in July and August and September. I only need 10 people right now for my escrows. That's all I need is 10. Okay? From there, number 11, you're going to be waiting in line. That's how it works. So we get to go to play the game to win. If you basically partner with me, that means you're going to basically how you pay and what you want to do today. And if anything, you can put a deposit down to $2,000 or $3,000 and lock in your position. Then you can work at payments with the specialist, as long as it's right away too. Again, I run fast, I run heavy, and I want to go get it. I don't waste time. This is 12 months of coaching. Every other week we're on the phone, you and me, personally. All right, you get a transcript of everything we're talking about. All right, and you're in the boot camps. All 4 boot camps, the 3 rest of the year, if you paid in full. That's $23,000. Okay, if you paid in full. If you want to make payments on that, you can. If you pay in full at $20,000, you get that 10% discount. Now you get the boot camps for free the rest of the year. All right, and yes, I told John earlier today, if he did the $10,000 offer 2 weeks ago, long as it was done today, yes, you could do that. You just don't get the boot camps with it. Again, boot camps by themselves are $5,000, and you get $50,000 of credit. So anybody who does $10,000 today gets to partner with me, all right? And from there, you call the office, and you put $2,000 or $3,000 down now, and you work out the payments. I don't want you to have an excuse that I didn't give you that opportunity. This is how you learn to be a puppet master, and that's the ultimate goal. Every one of us have the opportunity to change our lives. And when I couldn't find a solution, I created it. And that's what I got approved by all states too. So the main thing is getting past go. And what do you get to do with me? You're stuck with me for those 3 days, online and in person. I only allow 25 people in the room, it's the way I designed it, and 25 people online, 50 people at a time, to get to puppet mastering with me. Simple. I don't need thousands of people on a stage. I did that before. The reality is I want to make it personal. So the 3-day summit is $5,000. $50,000 of credit is $5,000. Today you're getting both for the same price, $5,000. You get the summit and the $50,000 of credit. All right, if you want to partner with me, it's free today if you did it today. That's the next one coming up in June. But again, if you let it pass you by, that's up to you. When it comes to the blueprint, we have to have that phone call, an hour or so. Partner of life. We got to go past go. Office sells a blueprint by itself for $2,000. I discount $9.99 today for you. And what happens if you partner with me? It's free. There's the goal, an extra bonus. What do? Winning the game of business. Your time, I don't think you've planned your time right. I'm sorry to say, but you see, for me, I get up every day at 2:25 in the morning. I'm here at 4 o'clock, 3:30 in the morning at the office all the time. I think you should get up earlier every day to get your me time in. Me time. The goal is to be a money-making machine, you and I working together. Boring and steady is very simple. What do? Boring and steady. We're going to look at the things around your neighborhood. The reason I pick your neighborhood, because that's where you live, I want you to look at things. You're my scout. You're my soldier. As we go by things, when you drive by that Wendy's in the future, I own 50% of that. I own part of the Taco Bell. I own part of the storage unit. I own part of the apartment complex. See, these are the things you build a legacy, and that's why you have to plan to die the irrevocable trust. But again, it's like anything else today. If you want to make money a little bit, I did bridge loans. That's how I saved my credit back in the 80s. I loaned it out to people, got money back. These type of bridge loans are basically repayment loans. In other words, you put $5,000 in a bucket of money. It gives you basically 1.5 times your money back. It's an income. If we took $5,000 off a car, that's $50 a month. So what happens is if it's going to give you $610, that gives you $550 a month of income off of a credit card or cash. So you turn money into money. You have a bucket of 5, you have a bucket of 10, and you have a bucket literally of 25,000. The first two are 12 months. The last one is actually 24 months. So you get an income for 2 years. Not too bad. But again, this is what I would tell you to do: a bridge loan, okay, cash or card, and you deposit cash or card and it works. It's an income base. From there, if you want a mini coaching with me, the office sells it for $4. It's a blueprint call, another one in $10,000 of credit, and a wrapper rescore. I discount that to $19.99 to let you know. So you can do that package, but this is helping you with your business, had nothing to do with partnering with me. If you want 6 weeks of coaching, it's simple. All right, I'm going to give you $25,000 of credit, repackage you, blueprint in all my classes. And the ultimate goal is very simple. If you did it today, you'd actually get the boot camp. But that's basically usually $11,500. Today it is $4,000. So again, that's what you do today if you did it right away. Next, we have to think about if I'm coaching in your business, is it 3 months, 6 months, or 12 months? This means here I'm going to help you daisy chain credit. We're going to create it into millions of dollars if we can, if you let me. And what we're going to do is get a bi-weekly call. And what happens next is the 3 months program is simple. 3 months is $5,000. You get $50,000 in credit. 6 months is $10,000. You get $100,000 in credit. When it comes to a year, it's $20,000, and you get $200,000 in credit. So the goal is you get a bonus with each one of these, and that's the ultimate goal. Always trying to give you back your money up to times 10 if I can, based on the numbers that make sense to you and me. There's the goal. So we got a choice today. It's very simple. If we play this game to win, all right, you're with me every step of the way. I wish I could have hired me a long time ago. I wish I knew what I know now a long time ago too. So do you. So the goal is, do you want coaching to partner with me, you want coaching for me to coach your business, what you do today. It depends what you need. You have a decision to make as well. What do we get to do? Win the game of business. It's a Zell or call the office right away, 800-254-9506. So always remember, I'm always going to look behind that curtain every time. Next thing is, if you like what you hear today, please give me a review on Yelp. Okay, if you did one before, do it again because it didn't work the first time. Do it again until it works, please. But if you don't like me, please leave me alone. I'm just trying to help people like you. I want to help everybody I can. And that's the ultimate goal as we play this game to win. So at the end of the day, you have a choice to make. I'm going to do my best. Jesus is going to do the rest. Amen to that too. Your choice is get past go. Get to all my classes tomorrow because I'm not offering an offer today. Tomorrow, you have the chance to talk to the call center right away. See, they don't work on Saturdays, so go is simple. If I was you, I'd be calling 800-254-9506 right away. And I'd say now, right away too. So we do our best. God does the rest. Amen to that too. And always remember at the end of the day, God loves us all. If anybody has a question, all right, click the link below, subscribe. No problem for that. Ask the question. We'll open the mic. If there's questions, I'd love to answer questions. Let's have the fun. All right, so okay, no problem from there. All right, we'll talk to you later. Call the office right away. Have a blessed day.